Hi everyone, welcome back. Today is a really fun video. I had a bunch of, not a ton, but I had a good bit of new drugstore makeup, new products that I wanted to try, and I'm about to head out to run some errands, and I wanted to put on a little bit of makeup, so I figured I would just turn the camera on and share it with you. So everything on my face is drugstore, which is really exciting, and I feel like we found some really fun, good new things. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new here, my name is Blair. I do all kinds of beauty and makeup content here on YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. And let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. I don't have a full face of new things, but I have quite a few drugstore things that I'm excited to try. So the first one is, believe it or not, a primer. I'm typically not a primer person, but I don't know, I was in Target and this one just kind of jumped out at me. So I figured we would try it, and it's the NYX Plump Right Back Plumping Serum and Primer. And this says with electrolytes mix. Just interesting. Skin instantly feels and looks plump. Use alone or with foundation. Let's try it. So it's in this neon yellow bottle, which is very cute. I will say this was expensive for a drugstore primer. I want to say this is like $16, maybe $17. So this better like do something. It's just like a gel consistency. Has a little bit of a light fragrance, not super potent. You know what it feels like? Kind of feels like aloe gel. You know when you get a sunburn and you put aloe on it? That's kind of what the consistency of this feels like. Feels good. Yeah, there's a little bit of fragrance, but it's not anything crazy. So it feels good on my face, I will say. It's a little bit tacky feeling. It almost kind of feels like NYX, or not NYX, Milk Hydro Grip. It feels good though. I don't know how much plumping I think it's doing, but I mean, it does feel good. It looks good. My skin looks very hydrated. So we'll see. Not bad, but I gotta get like real excited about this to tell you this is worth $17, because that's quite a bit for a drugstore primer. But I don't have a new corrector from the drugstore. I actually went to buy the new Revolution one. Have you guys seen that? I forget what it's called, the under eye brightening corrector or something like that, from Makeup Revolution. I went to buy that. Actually, I had it in my Ulta cart, and when I went to check out, only one of the shades I was gonna buy was in stock. The other one was out of stock, so I do plan to try that eventually, but I don't have it yet. And I'm just using the Milani under eye brightener. So I'm not planning to do a whole lot of makeup today, but I love this product for light makeup. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but it definitely just like brightened up under my eyes. Then I got this, and honestly, I haven't seen a whole lot of reviews on this, so I don't really know anything about it, but it's the new Maybelline 4-in-1 whipped matte makeup. So it says this is a primer, a concealer, a powder, and a BB cream all in one, which I don't know, we will see. I feel like this is not gonna give a whole lot of coverage, but I don't know. I got the shade Light. I think this is the same line as the 4-in-1 Glow Perfector thing that they came out with. That's like the Hollywood Flawless filter from Charlotte Tilbury. This is what it looks like. It's just light pink. Pretty simple. packaging, and it says blurs pores, mattifies, conceals blemishes, even skin tone with light coverage. Okay, and it says to use your fingers, which honestly not a huge fingers person with makeup, but we can try it. Oh my gosh, it looks like putty or something. Ooh, I don't know if I like this. Ugh, it feels very weird. Okay, it's very, I don't know how to even describe this consistency, but it feels like a putty primer almost. So here it is. As you can see, it's definitely a light coverage. I would agree. I mean, it definitely gives a tiny bit of coverage, but not a lot. And it is definitely more of a matte finish. So if you like more of a glow to your face, I do not think you would love this. But it does look really smooth on my skin right now. So we'll see. I do have a new concealer from Maybelline also, the Super Stay Active Concealer. Again, I know this is new, but I honestly haven't really seen anyone talk about it. But this is shade 18. Looks like a pretty good shade. It feels very light and liquidy, like very, very light. So I'm guessing this is probably going to be like light to medium coverage. Wow, I mean, this is like super light, almost feels watery. I'm gonna add a little bit. Anywhere where I want a little bit more coverage. Okay, I kind of let it sit for a minute or two just to see, because I feel like this is so thin. Color is pretty good for me. I feel like this is so thin that if you blended this in like right away, you're gonna basically get no coverage at all. Okay, I'm gonna use this small side. This is actually or actually, I don't know if I ever shared this in a video. I think I planned to, and I don't think I ever posted the video, but I got this brush at TJ Maxx recently, and it's by Stila, and it looks just like the IT Cosmetics #7 brush. And I've been using this, and actually it reminds me so much of that brush. I think at TJ Maxx it was like $10, and I really like it. Okay, it doesn't look bad so far. It's definitely like light medium coverage, I would say. Not a ton, but it looks pretty good under my eyes. I thought it was going to be more like hydrating looking under my eyes, but it's actually looking like it's kind of setting down a little bit. It kind of looks similar to the rest of my face. From this, it looks a little more matte than what I typically go for, but it's not bad. Okay, I just applied a little bit of my bronzer and blush, and I used the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer and the e.l.f. Putty Blush. I used Honey Drip in the blush and Honey Drip in the bronzer and Bora in the blush. And okay, now we're gonna do brows. And I actually have two brow products. I have both of the new e.l.f. ones, you guys. I know I've been talking about getting these. I finally got them. So we have the e.l.f. Soap Brow and the e.l.f. Brow Lift. So this is more of a wax. This is more of like the Brow Freeze from Anastasia. So I'm thinking maybe I'll do one on each brow. These are kind of hard to get your hands on. The brow soap. Oh, okay. The brow soap just like fell out of its little container. But there it is. I got this at Target. That's actually the only place I've seen the brow soap. And then the brow lift came from Ulta, so it looks like there's nothing in there, but there is. Okay, oh, and I also got the e.l.f. Brow Lift Applicator. So here's what it looks like. It has a spoolie on one end, and then this end is just like a flat edge that you can use to like press them down if you want. So we'll do the brow lift on this side. I honestly normally use disposable spoolies with this stuff just because if you use one of these brushes like all the time, you really need to clean it like every other time that you use it, and I definitely do not do that. Okay, so I'm gonna brush through. I really wish this would be like the brow freeze from Anastasia because I have been using that a ton lately. I really like that a lot. Okay, it definitely looks like the brow freeze. And it feels kind of like it. So I'm going to take the flat end of this and kind of slick them down. Obviously, you don't have to do this part if you don't want to. Just based on like brushing it through, it feels very similar. It looks very promising. So I'm going to let that one kind of sit for a minute. And then we'll go in with the brow soap on the other side. I kind of wish this did not come out. Oh well. All right, so with this one, I'm gonna spray it with some setting spray. I do feel like once you start to kind of get down, like you use a good bit of this product, it's going to be kind of hard to get out in this little jar. So we'll do this on this side, just based on like getting it on my spoolie. The texture of this one kind of reminds me of the ColourPop one, the ColourPop Brow, I forget what it's called, Feather Effect, I think. Feels very similar. Truly though, the real test with these will be if my brows stay during the day and don't like move around, because that's the thing with like most of my brow waxes that I really like is they really stay and don't move around throughout the day. So I'm going to go through them one more time. Okay, I am going to quickly fill them in a little bit with my NYX Micro Brow, and then we'll move on to a few eye products. Okay, I have one random eye product. I randomly bought this at Ulta when I was there the other day, and I feel like I remember seeing that these were new on Instagram at some point, but I never really heard anything else about them. But they have new ColourPop. They're called Color Sticks, and they're just little baby cream shadow sticks. And they had a bunch of colors, but I just got a really basic matte brown. This one is called Toss and Turn. But when I swatched it in the store, I just really like the color. It's a really pretty neutral brown. So I figured we could try this today because I don't really want to do a whole lot on my eyes. In fact, I'm thinking I'm not even going to prime them with anything. Okay, I zoomed you in a little. feel like I'm always kind of looking for shadows like this that are like really easy and just like a one and done type shadow that you could just kind of throw on. Ooh, okay, that color is nice. I applied more than I probably should have, but the color is really nice. Just a very neutral matte brown. I feel like a lot of the times shadow sticks like these, a lot of them have like a lot of shimmer in them. I feel like you don't find as many really good matte ones. And this is just a MAC 217 brush. I'm just kind of blending out the edges with. So this is blending out very, very well. I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush and a little bit of just like a translucent powder and just kind of go over it a little bit. I didn't really want a whole lot of color, but that's okay. That is pretty. I will be curious to see if it creases throughout the day because I have not, I didn't obviously prime or anything, so we will see about that, but I like the color. That's pretty. Okay, I think I might even take just like a little bit on the outer corners of my eyes. Like barely any. And then I'm just gonna use that same brush. I curl my lashes and I'm really excited to try this. So this is the new L'Oreal Voluminous Balm mascara, and this is the brown one. It also comes in black. But I actually had not really heard about this, and I just saw it when I was in Target, and I decided to get it. I love brown mascara for like really light makeup days. I think it's so pretty. And this says, our first balm in mascara with only essential ingredients for fuller, silkier, healthier looking lashes. Up to 7 times fuller looking lashes. That's what it looks like. The packaging is pretty. Ooh, okay, I like how the wand looks. Kind of like that. Kind of looks like the CoverGirl Lash Blast mascara that I love. That's kind of what this wand reminds me of. I think this wand is a little bit longer. The CoverGirl is a little more fat and a little bit shorter, but the shape is similar. Okay, so there's one coat. It definitely is not a clumpy formula, which I really like. Definitely more, I would say, for length than volume. But I'm gonna go in with a second coat and see what happens. Okay, so there it is with 2 coats. It looks pretty good, actually. I like that a lot. It kind of reminds me in terms of the look of the telescopic mascara from L'Oreal, but I like this brush so much better. I cannot stand the telescopic brush. I feel like even when you have a brand new tube, it clumps almost immediately on me. But I like the mascara itself, if I can get it to apply without the clumps, if that makes sense. But this is promising. Okay, I like this a lot. I really like this. I hope it does not smudge throughout the day, because that will be the true test. Because I definitely have a tendency to get mascara like right here below my eyebrow. If it's the type of formula that smudges. So hopefully it doesn't. I think I might try to like do an update later in the day. I have to go run errands, like I said, but I might do a quick update when I get back if I have time, and we can kind of see how these things wear. And then for the lips, I have one new thing. This I'm really excited about. I think I saw Jessica Braun, I want to say, use one of these, and I saw them when I was at Ulta, but it's from L'Oreal again. And okay, now I don't even see the name on here. It's from like the Glow Paradise collection. I'll put the name up on the screen, but I think these are new. But it's supposed to be like a balmy, glossy type lip, which is, if you know, my favorite. So before I do that, let me get some lip liner. Just reached for the first one from the drugstore I could get. This is Natural from NYX. And then, okay, this is the shade Feathery Fleur. I don't know, I'm probably saying that wrong. Ooh, they smell very good. Smells kind of like candy or something. I don't know. Ooh. Oh my gosh. You guys, I have such a lip product problem. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. Okay, this feels like a lip balm and a lip oil together, but it has color. Look how pretty that color is. Oh my gosh. They actually had a bunch of really pretty colors in these. I will find them and link them down below, but I had a really hard time picking a color because I had so many that were so pretty. Wow. I feel like I found so many good lip products lately. It's crazy. Okay, and that's it. That's all the new stuff that I have. I'm gonna quickly spray my face with a little bit of Morphe spray. All right, you guys, so this is what everything is looking like. I have to say, I'm kind of shocked. I am much more impressed with these things than I was anticipating. It looks really good. My brows, I'm really, really excited about. I hope they hold up and stay in place throughout the day. The mascara I love. I really like this eye color just by itself. I think it's so pretty. And I'm really, really excited about this mascara. I really like it. Even the base product, this looks much better than I was anticipating. We'll see how it looks throughout the day. I did not apply any powder anywhere to my face. I just don't feel like we need it with these products. I didn't apply it under my eyes either. But so far, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. And that lip combo is to die for. Love it. So I'm really excited, really excited. Okay, so I'm gonna wear this stuff all day, obviously. I'll try to do a clip in my car as well so you can see it in natural light. But thank you for watching, but I will see you a little bit later. All right, you guys, I am in the car, obviously, but I wanted to show you what this makeup looks like. So I had a mask on just now when I was getting my nails done, and it really screwed up my makeup. I mean, you can see like the indentation where the mask was, but it doesn't look bad at all. But yeah, I don't know, maybe if I had set it with a little bit of powder that wouldn't have happened, but I just wanted to let you know. And then under the eyes, it doesn't look horrible. It's definitely starting to settle a little bit up here. And then I had sunglasses on, so you can kind of see that on the sides of my nose, but overall it doesn't look bad. My brows still look really good though, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, I just went and got my nails done, and now I'm gonna run to the post office. I'll probably try to do one more check-in later when I get home, but overall I'm pretty happy with this. But definitely really excited about the mascara and the brow stuff. The mascara has not smudged so far. So I will see you guys in a little bit. All right, it's been, let's see here, it's been a few more hours. It's been about 5 hours now. And I wanted to show you what the makeup looks like. Brows, still good. Like, look how fluffy they are. They don't look weird or like anything has been brushed out of place or anything. So I am really, really excited about these e.l.f. brow products. e.l.f. just kills it, in my opinion, from the drugstore. I just love them. The mascara, so far, no transfer. I don't know if you can see, but there's no transfer at all. The eye color, the eye pencil from ColourPop, there is a little bit of creasing, like right here in the inner corner, but honestly not very much, which is pretty impressive considering I didn't apply anything on before I put the ColourPop stick on. So pretty excited about that. The makeup doesn't look bad. Like you saw in the car earlier, it's definitely like gotten kind of messed up in this area just from wearing a mask, which is pretty typical. I don't know, maybe if I had used a little bit of powder, that wouldn't have been an issue, but this Maybelline makeup doesn't really feel like it needs powder because it's that matte texture. So I feel like I don't really need powder. So it didn't last super, super well, but it's not bad. I mean, it's definitely still there. It's just worn off slightly. And my under eyes look decent, to be honest. They actually look better to me than like the rest of my face. They definitely have a little bit of like settling right here in the inner corners, but not anything bad. I'm not like over the moon excited about the concealer or the 4-in-1 Perfector makeup. It's not bad though. Very good for like minimal makeup days if that's what you are into. The primer, it's kind of hard to say because it's the first time I've used it and I'm using it with all new products. So for this, I'm gonna have to keep trying it and see what I think. But I was impressed. It didn't do anything weird with anything that I applied on top, and definitely did give my face a little bit of a glow, but the Maybelline Perfector kind of toned that down. So not sure about this yet. And the lip I love, but it did not last. But I did wear a mask and eat, like I said. So my lip liner is still kind of there, but the lip balm is not, but I don't care. This I love. It feels good, it smells good, looks pretty. I really want another color of this. This, highly, highly recommend. So really pretty impressed with these things overall. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm not going to do another check-in because I really want to get this video edited and uploaded for you, but I hope you enjoyed. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. We would love to have you here, and go follow me over on Instagram at simply.blair. I will see you guys next time for another video. Remember, simply be you. Bye.
Sunday morning, waking up with you. We got no plans, we got nothing to